our destiny.
Now, first question. I was looking at your wig in this movie, and I was kind of putting it side by side with the Twilight wig. They're very similar, but obviously different colors. So if you had to pick a wig to rock every day, which would you pick, and why?
They're very similar in that they are exactly the opposite colors and completely different lengths and styles.
Exactly
I can see where you see the similarity there.
The slicked thing, kind of, you know?
Well, Arrow has very straight, long hair, and Castor has big, bouffant, quiffed, kind of Ziggy Stardust hair. So, I mean, I love the Castor wig. I think it's fantastic. The Arrow wig is kind of long, gets in my face all the time, but the Castor one is amazing, I think. Yeah.
I loved it. And your hair and makeup, oh my goodness.
Pretty amazing.
Probably
They did a great job.
Yeah, you're no stranger to probably hours in the hair and makeup chair.
That was a whole different piece.
But
I'd
talk
never
to me about
experienced
this.
that. Well, just because it's just such a detailed process, and we'd go from, I'd start in hair just to get the beginnings of the wig on, and that took an hour, and then you go to makeup, and she'd kind of white it out so it was you couldn't see any lines, and then you go back to hair, and that whole process was like 2.5 hours, and then you go to wardrobe and you get part of the suit on, and then you come back to makeup, and then you get this way. I mean, it took so much patience, and that's something that I struggle with anyways. So,
oh my gosh.
It was and then it was also a bit painful, like bobby pins sticking into your head, and the weight of that wig. You just kind of would get these headaches, but it was really
pain.
Wow,
right? Isn't that what
I'm really
they
giving
say?
it so much love. This suit. It was a great suit, but it was definitely a challenge, and everyone, the makeup and hair team and the wardrobe team, they all felt the pain because they had to be there throughout the whole thing and
With
take it
you.
off at the end of the day, and
Yeah.
they struggled too.
Oh my gosh. Now, Michael, your character seriously just cracked me up the entire time. I'm curious to know, was it all written in, like all the little things that you did, and it was just, I thought you were hysterical, or did you bring all of that to the table and kind of share your ideas with the director?
Yeah, it was a collaborative effort.
Yeah.
There was I took what had been written as the platform, and then, but for a character like that, you have to, if you bring in that much energy to it, and you need to kind of really, explode onto the screen, then you have to bring a lot of your own stuff to it, so to feel comfortable. So I would try different things out, and it's a kind of a mega mix of all the best bits, I guess.
And was there anyone that inspired you?
All kinds of things, yeah. I drew on all kinds of stuff, like, David Bowie, Ziggy Stardust period, and I liked the idea of Bowie as a reference because he's someone who reinvents himself and uses characters to kind of be able to handle the situations, and I thought that was a good reference for this character. So there's bits of Chaplin in there's bits of Mae West, and all kinds of characters.
So let's also talk Third Dimension. Was this both of your guys' first time doing a 3D film?
Well, I'd done Alice in Wonderland before.
Oh, right, okay.
So it was my sort of second one.
It was my first.
So what's it like watching yourself? Because I know you were at the same screening that I was at on Thursday, and that was the first time that anyone had seen the entire movie.
yeah.
What was it like seeing yourself?
Oh, it was such a trip.
Like that?
It was such a trip. I mean, it was more everything. I mean, I definitely didn't look at me differently as I just looked as a viewer, and I was blown away, totally blown away. I really didn't know what to expect, and it's been so long since we have wrapped, and so life goes on, and you you move forward, and then you come back all of a sudden 1.5 years later, and here it is, and I was so proud of Joe and proud of the team that brought it together, and I think it's a really good movie.
Cool. Well, congratulations, guys. Thank you so
you.
much.
Yeah.
Survive. We have to get you out of here.
Out there! There's a new world!
Here they come.
Out there! Yeah! Is our destiny.